Just left my grandma's house the other day. When she see me, man, it's like she seen another face. You know, she cooked a little something, so I grabbed a plate. Gave her a kiss, told her I love her, then I'm out the way. Gotta get back to what I'm trying to.
What up to the Ceopreneurs, man? I hope y'all feeling blessed and highly favored. But right now, we got a reaction video for y'all. We about to react to a Hollywood actor that turns into a serial grapist. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, we do not like them type of folk. We do not like them type. We scratch them right off the earth, you hear me? Put their ass right under the jail, you hear me? But anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the page. But right now, we finna scratch in and examine this situation, you hear? Let's go, man.
I do have a grandmother, I do have a sister, and as a man, I grew up to don't wish, jail upon no one. But a man who take advantage of women and younger age women at that, is no sympathy from my heart. Forgive me, fam, I just felt compelled to get that off my chest. But let's stay on track. Today, we're going to have to take it to sunny Los Angeles, fam. An actor who got accused with over 30 victims of having misconduct with him. And because of the allegations, he's currently facing up to 100 years in prison. Fam, imagine having a judge giving you 100 years. That should probably make your heart stop. And the person we go...
Make your heart stop? Man, that should make a nigga boo-boo right there in front of the judge. 100. Yeah, my bad, judge. You just blew the shit out of me. Fuck was you talking about?
Talk about today, fam, is an actor that go by the name of Kyle Walker. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing his first name right, fam, so forgive me. But if these allegations is true, I really don't care if I pronounce it right. But let's stay on track. Kyle Walker. His most noticeable gig was movies like Superfly and also a movie starring Halle Berry called Kings. But fam, before I continue this, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we're going to jump right to it. Fam.
Shout out to the Family TV, man. Got a bunch of crime videos I'm about to react to. On this page, we doing crime videos, news, music. We doing all entertainment purposes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just need y'all to rock with me while we build this legacy up. Rocking with the Ceopreneur, yeah?
This out. In 2018, he got arrested for having misconduct with over 6 female victims. And the statement that made me sick was 3 was alleged to be underage models, dating back to 16 years old as the youngest, who all wants to be aspiring models.
16, bro?
Only trial for 6. Over 30 females went to authorities for misconduct. On a Superfly actor, Mr. Walker. Fam, it was alleged that Walker had used his minor celebrity status and the little blue check mark that all quote-unquote celebrities have on their social media platforms to disarm his victims and lured them to remote locations and giving them false promises of video shoots and photo shoots. Los Angeles District Attorney Yasmin has stated the following. You're going to be introduced to the real Kyle Walker, the man behind the movies. You're going to see a dark side to him, a side that each of these women saw. Deputy District
They definitely
Attorney
seen the dark side of this
and told the jury, you're going to see that he's a con artist who used his limited industry success to bait and trap these young...
Then they said he had limited industry success. Boy, you ain't even make it far. You ain't even probably get to where you wanted to be. And you out here finessing, tricking them out their drawers. Come on, man. Graping. This woman, that kid. Because I heard 3 was minors. And then the youngest was 16. Come on, what did you own, bro? See, niggas like this, bro, you really got to slack the fuck out. Or put down in the dirt, nigga. Because I got 6 sisters, 2 mamas, 8 aunties, whatever you want to call it, my baby. I'm going to war about them. Don't let me find a nigga. Let me find out a nigga out here doing one of... Come on, man. Don't let me find out you doing bad. Not to this side, bro. We're going to put you straight under the fucking dirt, my boy.
Girls lured them to locations where they were alone, where he was in control, where they were vulnerable. One person that seemed to be familiar with this man's allegations is the singer and American songwriter, Kehlani. Also, once the girlfriend of LA rapper, YG. While he was locked up, waiting for trial, and ended up getting on bond after 2.5 years, Kehlani ended up making some tweets towards Walker. To her 2.3 million followers on March 6, 2021, she tweeted, refer to all my retweets for all the details on this case. Stories from his victims, directly from their mouths, resources on how to support them, fight for them. He doing photography of people. How he started as folks in the first place, many which were minors, and then go on to write. And his case is still open. And now his victims and their allies are being targeted and gaslit by him and his followers on social media. Some are my friends. I stand with y'all. Fam, this man doing anything. See, Kalani had retweeted alleged victims who shared their experience with Walker, right? And retweeted a message which alludes to A$AP Rocky aided in Walker's release. Walker had posted a picture on Instagram with the caption, "Before I take the next step, thank you in advance for saving my life, A$AP Rocky." But A$AP Rocky tweeted, "Huh? I don't know that clown, and I ain't bet him out.
Right.
Stop playing with me."
Right.
Kalani had then...
That boy over here adding people to his mess, man. We all know somebody like that around the way. Get into some shit, add you to it. Now you in the shit with them. Now the people looking for you and not really them, because they really hiding and that's who they looking for, but they only see you because you really outside. Fuck around and do something to you. Man, you gotta watch people, man.
Tweeted. Full clarification. Rocky was not the celebrity friend I was referring to.
And I always tell my little brothers, watch what car you getting into. Watch who car you getting into, because you don't know what these niggas do outside of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be buddy and all that, and one day you might jump in the wrong car, and niggas might be looking for them, and now you caught in the crossfire.
It was a woman, and I reached out
I
privately.
done seen it,
Some
heard
of the
it.
rumors that was floating out there, fam, was it was Halle Berry.
I heard rumors that Halle Berry allegedly bailed him out of jail and has some weird, interesting relationship with him. I've also heard that, he's still out doing photography. I guess he used photography to lure these women in. Still some women allegedly underage, that he's still out.
Him and Halle Berry got some shit going on. This nigga, if he can pull Halle Berry with limited industry success, I mean, nothing has been done for you to even pull her. I don't even know why she looking down your way. You's a fucking peasant to her. But if he can do that shit and get Halle Berry with limited industry success, imagine what I'd do. And I'm from the trench, my baby. The mouthpiece is crazy. You feel me?
Even on bail, while he's still facing
Halle Berry. Hey, and then that's that. You know what that used to be. That used to be that Halle Berry. Hey, what you with? 52 or 57? Come fuck with a young nigga. Let me stop playing, man.
Walker had responded to these allegations, fam. In an interview with the one and only Hollywood Unlocked.
Has a very...
Jason.
In the business, people know how she moves. But of course, her 12 million fans that never met her before, they would assume that she's this person she's pretending to be, that she's not. So if she's going to try to blast me or air me out with false allegations, she should give all the details. She shared things that she felt about me, but didn't share our history. So let me take you way back. Me and Kehlani used to be in a relationship about 2014, 2015. Around the time she was with Nick Cannon, I think she just signed her deal. She was homeless living. She was homeless, strolling through Hollywood. Me and my mother took her in, and she lived with me and my mother for 6 months. While she lived with me and my mother for 6 months, we fell in love, holding each other at night, talking, conversating. I love you. At that time, I was ghostwriting her songs for her label. Her label didn't know. She didn't want me to tell her label. Nobody knew anything about it, but I was ghostwriting her music. And we were also in a relationship.
Is that why she barely put out music now?
Timestamps. We were dating around the time.
But I'm sure she could find other writers.
It was a great song, by the way. Very, very talented girl. The song's called Loyal. When she's getting bigger, I finally asked her the question. I say, hey, why? What are we? I know that's kind of cliche for, me to ask her, but what are we? She says, I'm in love with you and I want to be with you, but my career is getting too big and I don't want to put that I'm dating you because I don't want girls to try to take you away from me.
See, fam, he first got arrested in 2018. And fam, according to Fox 5 in LA...
Now that little statement he just said about what she said about her getting bigger and she don't want females to fuck with him, cap. She getting bigger and it's bigger niggas than you that she finna go fuck with. Let's be honest. An
article was published on the 25th of October, 2018. It alleged the actor/rapper Walker, who recently had a role in the 2018 thriller Superfly, has been accused of a series of unwanted assaults that date back to 2016. According to LAPD, Walker contacted aspiring models on social media with the promises of being hired to work professionally. Walker, 23 at that time, allegedly lured the women to meet with him alone and they alleged misconduct them. The rapper and the actor is being held on a over $1 million bail. So when he got released 2 years or 2.5 years in 2001, that was that series of tweets being reiterated by Kaylani, fam. I just want y'all to stay on track. So I'm making sure I'm having a good timeline for y'all.
2001.
But due to his trial date coming up, some of his information about his trial had ended up coming to the public. Some of the main facts was one of the most important, was some of them was underage, and two was how he conducted the process. Fam, this may hurt you to hear this, but one of the accusers, a 16-year-old, claimed Walker reached out to offer her $5,000 to appear in the music video. He alleged it was misconduct. Back in 2014, a woman was 19 years old when she alleged got drunk on a party bus that took her to a club where she was turned away by security. She reportedly stated that Walker assaulted her in the nearby parking lot.
Damn.
Prosecutors alleged that for the 2014 case, authorities have DNA evidence that went unmatched for so long because the victim didn't know who assaulted her. LAPD District.
This nigga just going around like Ring Around the Rosie around the city. He tearing LA ass up. What is going on with you, man? You alright? That boy needs some help. That boy needs some counseling, boy, a therapist. You need something new to focus on, my boy. Stay away from these women, man. It's not working out for you. It ain't looking good.
Had quoted, "She's in and out." She told the jurors, "She's drunk. She doesn't know what's going on." He has misconduct with her from behind without her consent. And she's in and out. What you're going to learn about this victim is that she didn't know who her attacker was because she was so drunk. The crime is entirely solved by DNA evidence, which they found was a result of Walker's after having his DNA test. Another crazy viral moment about his case was with another aspiring model. He had posted some photos of her during that time of the incident. And according to the pictures, she didn't look too fond of herself. Fam, it really looked as if though she was intoxicated or high on something. It was alleged that in 2017, the aspiring model Kwame and Walker alleged had a brief relationship. But it was not until the movie Superfly was released where Kwame reported the sexual assault to the Los Angeles Police Department, alleging that Mr. Walker drugged and assaulted her. A couple photos of the pair where crank bottles was draped over Walker's shoulders, where he held his cellular device and took a mirror photo of them. While still being released on bond, this was Walker's response to his allegations.
Okay. I've been in jail for 2.5 years over somebody lying on me. I've been in jail for 2.5 years off.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say she lying. And I'm not gonna say they lying. And I'm not gonna say. But look, it's females out here that be accusing people they think they can benefit off of with a lot of shit. So, I mean, the DNA tests do not lie these days. You know what I'm saying? This is not the 70s, the 60s, shit, really the 80s too, where it was hard to get DNA, you know, footage, all that shit being swept under the rug because there's crooked cops more back then than it is now. Hey, watch who you be around. Watch who you call your homie. Watch who you call your girlfriend, your nigga. Watch who you call your family. You know what I'm saying? This shit getting crazier and crazier by the day. Getting crazier and crazier.
A person.
And then them pictures that they just showed in the bathroom, come on. We need some better pictures than that. And maybe he did drug her up and, you know, had her drunk in them pictures and shit like that. But I know for a fact females do drugs and get drunk willingly when they with somebody that they want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what was said between him and these victims and shit like that, or what was even did between him and these victims. You know what I'm saying? But some always come back to bite people in the ass. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna continue watching this Geek Squad nigga right here, man. Fuck, boy. He was going around doing it just, oh my God.
Saying something happened that did not happen, and I'm locked in a cage underground for 2.5 years.
Now him saying shit didn't even happen, we can't even believe you, my baby. They got DNA results and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was already on you from the get-go. You're done. You're done. Now you facing 100 years, my baby. Ooh, you're out of here. You're out of here.
My acting career, gone. My music career, gone.
Yeah.
And the thing that pissed me off so much is all these blog sites ran with a fake story. But if you looked up Google and looked up my name and typed in these type of, what you guys discovered, the pictures are on Google from 2017.
So let's talk about these pictures that actually were just leaked. So that basically what you're saying is the woman that is in these pictures, she is the reason why that you went to jail for the past 2 years, and she's a part of the reason. Okay.
But this is the thing. I couldn't say it out my mouth. Imagine you know the truth, but you can't say it out of your mouth, and you got to depend on the rest of the world to do research like you guys did. So thank you. That's one.
That sounds like some Tory Lane shit. But we're gonna keep pushing.
I mean, that's what Music Exclusives does. You know,
he told me, or told the police, and like I said, I keep making this very clear. The detective on my case is a racist white cop. She told them that I drugged her and only presented 1 out of 3 pictures to the police to make it look like I drugged this woman, without showing the other 2 photos of it showing that she's clearly not drugged. And the detective added the charges and quadruple stacked the charges and got me facing 150 years to life, while this girl ran across the world and now she's in hiding.
So let me ask this though, Caitlin, because you know a lot of people are saying that she might have been drugged, she might have been this and that, and from the photos that has been released, if you guys haven't seen the photos, make sure that you guys click the link in Music Exclusives bio. Make sure that you guys follow Music Exclusives as well, just so you guys can be able to check out those photos. On the photos, I mean, in the first one that has that everybody was circulating around, it does give that she's a little bit drugged. It's giving me grudge vibes, honey. Okay, she has a face over her hair over her head. Only God knows what's going on. I mean, in the other 2 photos as well. I mean,
no offense.
Like I'm saying, though, this is like, I'm tired of these ads too. This is just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's so many women in my family that I love and respect. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Where do these women, brothers and daddies and shit be? Why don't nobody ever ask those questions? But what it is.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's not drugged. It doesn't seem like that she is, because she's standing on top of a whole ass table with her ass out, but we still don't see her face. You know what I'm saying? So that's still kind of going to be like, you know, we don't know we don't know what her eyes look like. We don't know what she looks like. So how exactly do you think that that's really going to help when, you know, these photos, yes, they've been leaked and all of that, but is it really going to help? Like, do we really know if she's still drunk? She could be drunk, you know? She could be high as hell. She could be high as hell on weed, and just at that moment she has, you know, is able to stay.
Exactly. But the thing is, right? I make it very clear. I wanna let you guys know, if you guys are unaware. I have court on the 22nd. It's in LA.
Of this month?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to put the location of it. But if you guys did your research and found this, y'all can do your research and find that. On the 22nd, I will find out if the case is going to be dropped or if the case is going to go to trial. The thing I want to make clear to everybody, I see a lot of people telling me to stop talking and hide and be quiet. I'm not built that way. I know I'm innocent, whether anybody believes it or not, and I'm going to yell to the mountaintop that I'm innocent.
Shout out Music TV exclusive for that coverage. And if y'all want to check that full interview out, I advise y'all to go to that page and check them out. But fam, 2 of the victims end up going on Hollywood Unlocked and responding to those allegations that he claimed that they're lying as well.
So what they
One
say?
was the aspiring model who was draped over his shoulder in the social media photos.
Okay, so what she?
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just wanted to help.
So you get to his house and then what happens?
I get there, I walk in and we're sitting like in this gym area, and he kind of like starts pitching to me the idea of prostitution without really using the words of prostitution. So like telling me basically like if I put X amount of money in and then I have sex with him and he records a video of me having sex with him, that he will send it to like all of these celebrities and then we'll make money. And I'm just like sitting there knowing something's wrong and going wrong in my head. Like I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure, like let me get out of this very uncomfortable situation that I found myself
She ain't
in.
doing shit but describe. Do the nigga got an OnlyFans?
I went to go put on.
Sound like he got an OnlyFans.
I want to say it was a bathing suit or lingerie. I can't remember at the very second, but it was something to take pictures for my digital in. And then he came into the bathroom while I was changing and like came and walked in a circle around me and told me like I needed to do this, that, and the other. I needed a trainer. I couldn't model. Da da da. So after that, I'm still like obviously in survival.
I believe he did
that.
that.
What's happening at that moment? So he's like, let me just give you a ride back to your car. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let me go back to my car. For some reason, when we get down to his car, I can't remember. I want to say there was stuff in the front seat, but for some reason, I got in the back seat. And so I got in the back seat, and from there, I sat on plastic covers on the seat, and I knew exactly what was happening from that point. And
Before we move on, I just want to send a prayer to all victims that was involved in
Is
this
that
case.
her in the video?
After almost 3 years and a 6-week-long trial, Mr. Walker was found guilty and was facing up to 100 years in prison.
Yeah, that's right. He was living here in Valley Village, and his career was really blowing up. I mean, in the last year, he had 2 movies. He also recorded an album.
Started off with the big package.
Kaylin Walker was an up-and-coming hip-hop.
But why they cut off what she was? She talking about she don't know just because she sat on some plastic in the back seat. Why they cut it off? Why they ain't let her explain what was going on for her? Really don't matter shit. That nigga guilty. Guilty as charged. Thousands of years under the jail. You're out of here. That bitch gone.
Artist and just released an album this year. He was also adding to his acting resume. Last year, he starred along Halle Berry and Daniel Craig in the drama Kings. And most recently, he was in BET's remake of Superfly. Now, the 23-year-old LA native is locked up, charged with 9 separate felony sexual assault charges.
Sheesh.
Armani says she was one of his childhood friends. I FaceTimed her from Compton.
I'm not surprised. That's what I've been hearing from multiple people. Like, I'm not surprised.
Authorities with the LAPD say the sexual
Damn.
assaults go back to 2016. In each of
And you know the childhood, your childhood friends, if they start to build an envy or hate against you, boy, they gonna tell everything about you. Yeah, yup, he did it. Yup, I done heard it from thousands of women. Yup, woo, before he got famous. Yeah.
cases, police
Now
say
you really
Walker
cooked.
would contact
She
aspiring
know you.
models through social media with the premise of being hired to work professionally. While alone, each of the victims reported that Walker sexually assaulted them. Armani says while the news doesn't shock her, she saw red flags from the beginning.
It seemed like he had a hard time forming relationships and keeping them. And I saw how obsessed he was over one of my best friends. He would be obsessed, like trying to pick fights with people over her.
Armani goes on to say at one point in high school, Walker touched her inappropriately, but let up when she said no. Walker was arrested back in September, and 1 week before his arrest, he posted this message on Twitter saying, "New music, more acting, taking pictures of random things, and working on my mental health."
Crazy to know that that was happening. And that he had 9 counts. And we're so young. We're so young.
And authorities believe there could be more victims. If you know anything about this, you're asked to call police.
That's it. That's all. He out here graping motherfuckers. He down bad, man. He down bad. He low down. He downright fucked up. You hear me? Come on, man. You got to do better than this, man. I appreciate y'all watching with me. This is something we do not condone. And God bless all the women, the victims, the 30 victims, the 9 accounts, the people that got everybody. God bless all the motherfuckers. Stay away from people like this guy. You hear me? But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. But right now, we scratching up.